It is Charlie,
Jordan,
and Tanya, and we want to welcome you to week 3 of Camp4U. We have so much fun this week planned for you, so we hope you had a good weekend and are ready for some awesome fun this week. Now, you guys might be aware that this week would be our very first week of summer camp, and you guys would be on site, so we want you to know that we miss you here, playing games and singing songs and swapping stories.
However,
yeah,
we are super thankful for Camp4U and that we still get to gather together and we get to learn about Jesus in this way. So that is all the stuff, all the fun of camp put into this, and it's still super exciting. So today, to kick off this video, we are gonna do some tribal melee right away. We're gonna do our recess favorite. We're gonna go play some bump.
Woo! And then following that, we're going to go into our craft time. So if you have your rocks ready and your flower pots that hopefully you're able to get on the weekend, plus your painting and other fun craft supplies, whatever you need to make a pet rock and a flower pot. And if you need to go get a rock outside and you see a friend, invite them to join you to make their own pet rock, but at a safe distance. Let's get rolling.
Tribal Melee.
All right, everyone, we are here in the gym and we are gonna play a classic game of bump, but we're not gonna call it bump, we're gonna call it camp. This is how the game works. We are all gonna start at the 3-point line. You will have no letters at the 3-point line, and we're gonna play classic bump style. So if the person behind you gets the basket in before you do, instead of going out, you're actually gonna gain a letter. And when you gain a letter, you will actually get to move closer to the basket. So we're gonna start up here, 3-point line, no letters. If someone beats you here, you're gonna move to the white line and you're gonna get the letter C. Then if you get out again, you're gonna move to the black line, you're gonna get the letter A. And if you get out again, you're gonna move to the next line, which is red, and you get the letter M. And then if you get out at the red line, that is the P, and then you are out of the game. It is that simple. So we're just gonna play until 2 people are out, 1 person is left. They're gonna be the Tribal Melee champion and get all 1,000 points for their team's score. So with that, let's get started. All right, this is the order that we're going in. 100% random. The games are gonna begin in 3, 2, 1, here we go.
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh no.
Don't hit him in the head.
Oh! Okay, now you switch spots. Charlie's behind me. Oh no. Ah, Charlie got nervous. You're up 1. You're up. Ah! Now Tanya's behind me. And Charlie's up. Okay, we're still good. So I shoot first, then Tanya. Oh no. Ah! Now Charlie's behind me. Yeah, you're going. And now Tanya's up at the block line.
Am I?
Yeah, because Charlie got.
Oh.
No!
No, it's off. No, just kidding. Now, me and Tanya switch. I'm behind Charlie.
Okay.
I think, Tanya, you're on your last spot. Keep going. No, you're still going. You're still in.
Oh.
She hasn't made it yet.
Oh.
Now you're out. Okay, now 2 people. Oh no. No!
Yeah, I got it.
No. Now you go up 1, because I made it before you did.
I wasn't even sure if your forearm was behind me.
No, I was behind you there. Oh. Oh no!
This is so hard.
Oh.
Wait, am I first?
Yeah, you're first. Oh no, halfway up.
I hit him in.
No!
Yeah! You're first.
Yeah. No. On. No!
Come on, back.
Yes! Yeah, I'm first though. My legs. My legs. Oh, there you have it. That was a lot of work. We're all tired. We're gonna go with Fort.
Play again.
Update the scores.
Well, I guess, you know, old war wounds, high school injuries, that ankle just took me out at the wall and I got bumped right out of the game. But we're gonna watch the scores get bumped up from our game of bump. So, as you know, Jordan and the big, beautiful, bountiful, bearded ladies took first, up the creek without a paddle a second, and the cowbells, well, we got third, but we still got points, so we're gonna add them on. Here we go.
Craft time.
Hi everyone, welcome to Crafts. Joining me today is Jody. Hello. You met her last week, and so what are we doing today, Jody?
We have two crafts.
Two crafts.
The first one is pet rocks.
Yeah, so we've already gone and collected rocks to make pet rocks out of.
What's the other craft, Charlie?
Our other craft is we are going to be painting flower pots, which is perfect because it's, you know, the time of year that everybody wants to be planting and gardening. Actually, you probably have already planted your garden if you're gardening, but if not, that's okay. It's never too late. And if you get an indoor plant like a
Have
succulent,
it all year round.
yeah, and it brings so much joy. So we're gonna start by painting our pet rocks. So we're gonna paint the background, the base color. We're gonna set them to the side. We're gonna move to our pots so that the paint on our rocks dry. And then we'll come back to them. So just join us with painting your stuff. We have buttons. We have some googly eyes off to the side. We have some white glue to glue the eyes on. We also have some pom-poms. And if you want like pipe cleaners or anything you find around the house, feel free to add it to your pet rock. This is your pet rock. All right, let's get started.
Let's do it.
So you're painting a fish?
Yes.
That's what kind of fish?
I'm inspired by rainbow fish.
Ah, rainbow fish! I read that book a lot.
I know. I watched the TV show too.
Are you gonna paint both sides or just the top?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Because then he could be doing one thing on one side and something else on the other.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You're painting both sides of your rock.
Kind of looks like a worm right now. And I'll do my monster blue. And a nice rich blue. All right, I know Jody is still working on her sailboat, and that is good. But I'm gonna be waiting for a little bit for my rocks to dry. So I'm gonna start on my planter, my flower pot. And so if you guys wanna come up with a design to put on it, or if you just wanna have fun painting it like abstract, like you could do splatter paint. Make sure you're wearing painting clothes if you do splatter paint, because it does tend to go everywhere. But like how that would work is you could like take a paintbrush, you could dip it in your paint, and then you could just flick it onto your pot.
Ooh, that would look good.
Or you could do like those pouring paint things.
Oh.
Where we took the
Cover.
sticker off. Yeah, the cover for the little hole. But if you want to do like a pour over, you just like find some tape the hole over so that it doesn't sink in. And then you just like take your paint and you pour, and then you pour, and then you just keep going till it like comes over the edge and drips down the sides.
And then the different colors show as they pour over each other.
But that one you'll have to wait a really long time for it to dry, just because there's so much paint.
So what are you gonna do on your pot, Charlie?
Great question. I did think about this before because I'm not very decisive. And Jody and I have been looking at different flower pots that different stores have been selling, and some of them have like faces or like they're shaped like statues. And I really like the simple like one-line art that's like on Pinterest and the internet, and like people have it printed like on their walls. So it's just like one simple line to like draw a person or a face or
Very cool.
a leaf.
Oh,
I
yes.
did see a leaf. So I went ahead and I drew the outline in pencil on my pot. If you do it in pencil, you can actually erase it after on these pots. I don't know about all of them. And I did another one on the other side. And then I'm gonna put fun designs on the sides where there is no faces.
Very nice.
What are you gonna do, Jody?
I am gonna do something kind of simple but potentially hard. I'm going to do a big stripe around the top and then little triangles in a little pattern all the way around. So I'm gonna try to freehand that, which will just make it a very unique pot.
You never know how it's gonna turn out.
No.
All right, so we're gonna start working on that. If you're still working on your pet rock, keep doing that, or if you've already set it aside to dry and you have your flower pot, let's switch tasks. This is also why when you paint and then you wash your brushes after, you just want to make sure that you leave the bristles in a nice form. So like if they're flat, you want to make them flat. If they come to a point, you want them to come to a point, so that later on your next art project, it still functions like it's supposed to. All right, so this is my first face that I did. I think it's really fun. I'm
Very
really
nice.
happy with it. So I'm gonna paint the other face on the back side. Ta-da! So now I have two faces. So I think if you guys are looking for these kinds of pots, if you go to any garden center, it's pretty easy to find them. Or I believe the dollar store also carries them in different sizes. So you could get this size, you could get a smaller size.
If you want more plants, get a bigger one that will take longer to paint.
That's true. Or you could get multiple and paint lots of them.
True.
Back to painting. That's such a fun pink.
Pink is my favorite color, so this way I got a fun little surprise.
Yeah.
A little pink in there.
That was a fun surprise. Did that mean we finished at the same time?
Whoa, that worked out well.
And then back to the rocks.
That's rocks.
Pet rocks, pet rocks.
My boat's looking very shiny.
So I'm just painting my snail head green.
And I am going to use the shiny paint, because if you have no rainbow fish, you know that he is very colorful and also shiny. Ta-da! Rainbow fish!
It looks just like the rainbow fish.
Thanks!
Actually, do you mind passing me the googly eyes?
Not at all.
Thank you. Here we have it, folks. It's gonna have a big orange nose.
Nice.
Thank you for joining us for craft time. We had so much fun painting our rocks and our flower pots. See you at the next thing.
All right, everybody, what an awesome morning playing some bump, doing some pet rocks and pots. It was just a great morning, but with all of that stuff being done, that brings us into today's challenges. So, just like how we were hitting sick buckets in bump, we want you guys to send us what is your best trick shot. I know it's a real popular thing right now, and I know all of you have been practicing, so we want to see what your guys' best trick shot is. So make sure to send us in a video, whether you're doing some basketball, or some soccer, or some ping pong, or some golf, or anything in between. We want to see what your guys' best trick shots are to make it into the highlight video. And also, if you have time, either today or tomorrow or on Wednesday, to do the craft, make sure you send us a picture of what your craft turned out with. Like, whether it's with the little clay pots or the pet rock. And if you are like Charlie and named your pet rock, she named hers Rover, remember? Make sure to put the name of your pet rock beside it so that we can see a picture and its name and just how cute and adorable they are, because you got a brand new pet. And yeah, also, this week we got some exciting stuff coming on Friday at our next Tribal Melee. We're gonna add some new people to our teams. We're gonna do a draft. It's gonna be crazy. I probably told you too much already, but stay tuned this week to find out more of what that episode of Tribal Melee is gonna look like. If you have missed any of our episodes, make sure to go onto YouTube to the Southern Alberta Bible Camp channel, and we'll have all of our previous episodes there. But if you want to be in the know right away when a new episode's coming out, if you would like a Camp4U t-shirt and just so much more, you should join our Camp4U crew. It is a $25 registration process online. There's a link down below, and you'll get all that stuff that I talked about and just so much more about Camp4U this summer. So we have another episode coming out this afternoon, so make sure to tune in, and I hope to see you there.